Reading Smart, The Secrets, Part 2. In Part 1 of Reading Smart, The Secrets, which was uploaded few days back, we have discussed about the first 3 levels of reading, that is, elementary reading, inspectional reading, and analytical reading. I hope you have learned something from that. In this video, we'll continue the discussion with level 4, that is, synthetic reading. This level of reading is with the purpose of exploring a question or subject by reading widely. It is not about reaching a conclusion. Instead, it's about putting together a really good map. In this level of reading, what we have to do is Part 1, setting up. 1. Roughly identify the subject you want to tackle. 2. Realize that more than one book is necessary to tackle it. 3. Throw up a long bibliography. 4. Systematically skim all the books on your list. 5. Solidify the subject you are tackling. List the questions you want to address. 6. Shorten your bibliography. Part 2. Reading Symptomically. 1. Find relevant passages, not searching author ending but in search of solution to your problem. 2. Bring the authors to your terms. 3. Get the questions clear, refine and order your questions to shed the greatest light possible on a subject. 4. Define the issues. Clarify and solve the different answers given by the different authors. 5. Analyze the discussion. Now the question is, are you struggling with your reading speed? Well, if you think you can read fast, then try this 4-3-2-1 exercise. Set a timer for 4 minutes, open an easy to read book, and start reading at a comfortable pace while using your finger to underline the words as you read them. When the 4 minutes timer expires, mark the point at which you stop. Go back to where you started, set a timer for 3 minutes, and get to the point you reach after 4 minutes of reading. Don't worry about perfect comprehension. Just ensure you see every word. When the 3-minute timer expires, do the same for 2 minutes, then 1 minute. After this exercise, resume reading the book at a comfortable speed for 4 minutes. When you compare the number of words you read in the first 4 minutes of the exercise with the number of words you can now read in 4 minutes, you will be pleasantly surprised by how many more words you can read and comprehend. And that's a technique to liberate your mindset that you are a slow reader. No doubt, there are also a few practical aspects that can be holding our reading speed, which are, first, regression. It is the tendency for our eyes to go back and reread certain words in a sentence. The solution to it is use your finger as a baser to guide your reading and prevent your eyes from jumping around the text. If you move your finger at a base that's just on the edge of your perceived maximum reading speed, it will require full attention to keep up more attention. Secondly, sub-vocalization. It is the act of saying the words to yourself in your head as you read. The solution is free your mind of the inner narrator and train your brain to see the words on the page as image and turn what you are reading into a mental motion picture experience. Thirdly, word-by-word reading. When you first learn how to read, you trained your eyes to look at one word at a time. But now you are familiar with most words and have the ability to observe multiple words at a single glance. Instead of reading "The Lord is my shepherd," you can read those 4 words as a single word chunk. To read multiple words at a single glance, you will need to expand your visual reading field by learning to use your peripheral vision. Initially using these techniques, you will feel a little awkward. However, if you continue using them, you will start to see your speed and reading comprehension improve dramatically. Now, try reading a book using these techniques, and I assure you, you will get a surprising result.